Single people don't get the acknowledgement and support that they deserve. This kind of realisation came about when I was single for the first time as an adult after my divorce. I'd been with my ex since I was 19 and was single for the first time at 26. And there's just such a quick assumption to get you back into dating, as if that's the thing that's going to make you happier. And sometimes it does, because I truly believe that connection is the thing that fills you up. Connection to yourself and other people is one of the most beautiful things, and it's what forms part of the program that I run, that I work with people on. But there is not enough messaging that I observed that was saying that being single was okay. And it's really difficult because a lot of that messaging comes from your nearest and dearest, who are encouraging you to date and saying you'll be better once you found a man, asking you how dating's going and if you should all back on the dating apps yet. And in that time, I just realised that friendship was just as, if not more important than a romantic relationship. There were singles out there being encouraged to fill a void, feel a sense of unease and that they didn't belong by jumping into a relationship, when realistically they just needed a good set of friends and family that supported them. And to me, that message wasn't there and enough. So it's why I started the Single Girls Club, which has since evolved into various forms. I have the coaching programs and we now have the workshops. So not only do you get to be within groups of other single women, but you're getting to do some of the work on yourself, starting to change some of the thinking around what it is to be single, what it is that stops you in your single life from doing stuff on your own. And then when you're ready, helping you to get back to dating in an effective way where you don't end up with emotional damage left, right and centre. I would be gutted if my relationship ended now, because I see so much value in my relationship. But it's no longer the fear of being single that I would necessarily be so affected by. I'm sure I'd have some moments again where you start to question, will I ever find anyone? Will I be single forever? All those things that pop up when you've been single for a decent amount of time. But no longer is when I was dating driven by fear, and no longer is being in my relationship and choosing to stay in it every single day driven by the fear of being single and inherently living life alone. I absolutely learned how to enjoy being on my own. And then I decided I would like to be able to share it with somebody else. But I wasn't in full control of when that was going to happen. I could only create opportunities, make sure that I was ready, and have everything else in place to be living what I deemed a really lovely, great, fantastic life for me. So that if and when someone appeared that slotted in and worked within that I was ready to do that. And I was lucky enough, paired with all the preparation, to have that opportunity come my way. But I also made sure that I got rid of all the naff time-wasting opportunities in the meantime too. If any of that resonates and you are looking to work on yourself to be confident in your single life or get back to dating, then drop me a message on the Instagram DMs to see how we can work together.